and his cold Herculean gifts. Spider-Man's controlled and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some.
If you have income suddenly doubled tomorrow, and if you lost your job or income drop, would you feel less valuable person? Many people say money doesn't define your worth, but their emotion often rise and fall when their financial situation is not stable. This is why understanding the connection between money and self-worth matters. Because the way you see yourself often shapes how you earn, manage, and grow your money. Welcome to GMC Series, your daily source of wisdom, motivation, and financial growth. Here, we believe that success starts with the right mindset and wealth begins with the right knowledge. So if you are ready to take charge of your life, unlock your potential, not just a financial freedom, but a wiser and stronger you, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for more upcoming episode. And of course, join our growing community of dreamers and doers. So, hindi lang tayo dreamers. Siyempre, doer tayo. Okay? And if you wish to listen to the previous episode, just go to Gina Kalinog YouTube channel. Nandoon lahat sa podcast playlist. Welcome back to the episode 23, part 4 of saving versus self-worth. So, ito ang last part natin about the money mindset. So, this is part 4 kasi every episode we have 4 parts. So, last part ito ng money mindset. So next week is 24 episode na tayo. O, di ba? Ang tagal na natin. Ang haba na. Kailan lang nag-start ako ng podcast? October tayo nagsimula mag-podcast. And so far, lumalaban pa rin tayo. Ay hanggang ngayon, nagpo-podcast pa rin tayo at sa katunayan, 24 episode na tayo next week. Diba? So, gustong-gusto ko ang part natin ngayon. One of the most understood aspect of financial life is the relationship between money and self-worth. And many people say that money should not define a person's value. In principle, that statement is true. A person's character, integrity, and contribution to others are not measured by the size of their bank account. However, in practice, money and self-worth often become psychologically connected in ways that affected decision-making, confidence, and life direction. Diba? Kapag walang pera, ang gulo ng buhay, ang gulo ng isip. Hindi nakapag-isip ng maayos. Kasi, ang hirap, diba, pag walang pera? Nandoon lahat yung mga worries. Worries, yung anong kakainin mo bukas, anong kakainin mo maya, anong ipangbayad sa bill, di ba? So, maaapektuhan talaga ang decision making pag lagi kang kapos sa pera. And some people feel ashamed or inadequate when they feel struggle financially. And some people, they avoid opportunity because they think they don't deserve the success. They think mahirap. Natatakot sila na baka hindi kumita. While others, they chase money excessively because they use it as a proof of their self-worth. The reality is, money doesn't determine your value as a person, but your perception of your own value strongly influences how you earn, manage, and grow your money. Connected talaga sila. Kailangan magkasama yung self-growth at financial growth. Kumbaga, parang doon nasusukat. Nagiging reflection sila to each other. Kasi, papaano mo makakamit, mapupush yung self-growth if you don't have stable financial stability. And people who respect themselves tend to make more responsible financial decisions. They set boundaries, pursue opportunities, invest in their development, and think about long term. While people who struggle with their self-worth often tolerate the financial stability, undervalue their work, or make choices that undermine their own progress. So, di ba? Yung walang confidence, binabaliwala ang kanyang progress kasi hindi siya naniniwala. Wala siyang confident to begin, to start. So, understanding the relationship between money and self-worth, it is important because financial independence is not only about numbers. It is about identity, confidence, and personal growth. So today, we will look at the 5 key values that connect money and self-worth and how these values influence financial behavior. So, di ba? Wow! Ang ganda ng topic natin ngayon. Gustong-gusto ko ang part na to. First, self-respect and financial boundaries. Self-respect and financial boundaries play a major role in how people manage their financial relationship. When someone respect themselves, they tend to establish clear boundaries around money. They are more careful about lending beyond their capacity, overcommitting financially, or not allowing others to take advantage of their resources. Sa madaling salita, they don't want to disturb other people or they don't want to be disturbed either. Kaya binibuild nila yung financial growth nila because they love themselves. They knows their worth. Without self-respect, people often pressured to spend money to maintain relationship, prove generosity, or avoid conflict. And this leads to financial stress and resentment. Healthy financial boundaries are reflection of self-worth. And when you see someone value their own stability, they are more willing to say no to financial commitment that compromise their long-term progress, long-term well-being. Di kailangan basta-basta na mag-commit. In this way, self-respect protect the financial resources, encourage responsible decision-making. Second, personal value and income potential. So, self-worth influences how individual view their earning potential. And the people who believes on their skills, knowledge, and effort have value and more likely to pursue opportunities that increase their income. They negotiate better, they seek promotions, develop new skills, or build additional source of income. On the other hand, individuals who underestimates their own value often accept compensations that does not reflect their abilities. They may hesitate to ask para sa patas na bayad or assume that better opportunities not available for them. So parang kino-close na yung chapter. Hindi siya naniniwala sa pag-asa at pagsipag o sa consistency. So, income growth is not a market issue. It is also a psychological issue. Confidence in one value often determine how aggressively a person pursue financial progress. When self-worth is strong, individual position themselves for better financial outcomes. Third, long-term thinking and personal responsibility. A person with a strong sense of self-worth always think more about long-term consequences. They understand that their future is matter and their choice today will affect their quality of life later. Advance sila mag-isip na kung hindi nila paghahandaan yung future o self-growth, ay magsasuffer sila in the future. And this perspective encourages responsible financial behavior. They are more likely to plan their future stability. So, kailangan pagplanuhan ang future na dapat stable simula ngayon and prepare for uncertainties. So, ano ba itong mga uncertainties? Yan ay crisis, yung mga dumarating na hindi natin inaasahan. Magkasakit, mawalan ng trabaho, crisis, di ba? So, yan. Kailangan magkaroon ka ng preparation. Hindi sa gustuhin natin mangyari, pero kailangan natin paghandaan. Kasi hindi natin gusto na mangyari na maghihirap tayo. Diba? So, kailangan preparation is the key. Fourth, internal validation and external validation. So, another important connections between money and self-worth involve the source of validation. Some people, they rely on external validation. They measure their value based on how others perceive their own lifestyle, positions, or financial status. This leads to spending pattern design to impress others than support personal stability. Parang nabubuhay sila, nagiging masaya sila dahil pinupuri sila ng ibang tao. Dahil doon sila masaya. So, ang ibig lang sabihin ay hindi sila masaya sa kanilang buhay. Kaya lagi sila naghahanap ng validation at approval mula sa ibang tao. In the contrast, individual with strong internal validation are less dependent on external validation or approval from other people because they love themselves. They value themselves. That's why they don't wait na purihin sila ng ibang tao. Bagkus, dahil love nila yung kanilang sarili, their financial decisions guided more particularly, more practicality, long-term goals than by social pressure. So, they follow themselves. They don't wait from other people approval because they trust themselves. They have confidence. They are happy what they are doing. Confident na they can do it. They can achieve it. They can make it. So when self-worth comes from internal value rather than public perception, financial decisions tend to become more rational and sustainable. Fifth, personal growth and financial growth. Self-worth also affect how much individual invest in their own development. People who value themselves are more likely to spend their time, effort, and resources improving their knowledge, skills, and capabilities. So, yung mga tao na love nila ang sarili nila, alam nila kung ano yung value nila, self-worth nila, ay tinatrabaho yung kanilang mga sarili. Priority nila, trabahuin o magkaroon ng personal growth at self-development, learning. They build discipline because they love themselves. Yan. Ikaw, how much do you love yourself? How much you prioritize yourself? Every week, ilang oras ang itinuon mo sa learning, sa progress. This investment in personal growth, it will lead to financial growth. Education, training, networking, and skill development, increase opportunities for higher income and career advance. Kung love mo ang sarili mo, gagawin mo ang lahat para matuto ka. When individuals see themselves as worth investing in, they create conditions for future financial progress. This connection between personal development and financial outcomes is one of the most powerful ways and self-worth influence money. So kung paano mo inaalagaan yung sarili mo, paano mo pinahalagahan ang sarili mo, it attract money. When self-worth is healthy, financial decisions tend to reflect personality, responsibility, and long-term thinking. The relationship between money and self-worth is complex, but the principle is simple. Your financial life often reflect the standards you set for yourself. If you respect your future, you will protect your resources. If you value your abilities, you will pursue opportunities. And if you believe your life has direction, your financial decision will reflect that direction. Money is not define who you are, but your sense of self-influence, how you use money. Developing financial wisdom, it requires two forms of growth: understanding financial system and strengthening the personal identity. When both develop together, money and self-worth, financial independence becomes not only possible, but sustainable. Now, before we end this episode, take a moment to reflect on this question. Do your current financial decision reflect the value you believe you have as a person? Think about carefully, because the way you see yourself today often shapes the financial future you create tomorrow. If this episode gave you a new perspective on money and self-worth, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section, and consider liking, subscribe, and share to your friends. Keep pushing forward, keep learning, and keep growing, because your future is built today. This is your host, Gina Kalinog. See you sa next topic.